The first piece I'm going to talk about is called Egg Cubed. And I called it this because it's about being inside of your grandma, which I know. Hear me out, though. Hear me out. I painted it on a mirror because I wanted it to represent a universal human experience and I wanted everyone to be able to see themselves in this piece. Literally. Women are born with all of the eggs that they will ever carry. And eggs develop in the womb around the 4 to 5 month mark of pregnancy. Therefore, when your grandma was pregnant with your mom, around the 4 to 5 month mark, your mother developed all of her eggs, one of which makes up 50% of your DNA. Therefore, you were inside of your grandma. And I know this sounds kind of mind-boggling, but that's because it is. And this is because of epigenetics, which I know a lot of people haven't heard of because I hadn't until recently myself. I'm going to be reading a snippet from developingchild.harvard.edu to tell you a little bit more about this. Quote, "The epigenome can be affected by positive experiences such as supportive relationships and opportunities for learning, or negative influences such as environmental toxins or stressful life circumstances, which have a unique epigenetic signature on the genes. These signatures can be temporary or permanent, and both types affect how easily the genes are switched on and off." End quote. This means that experiences shape your lineage. The things that your grandma went through affect you. The things that your great-great-great-great-grandma went through affect you. And this isn't just on the maternal side of the family. This is both sides. But we're looking closely at the maternal side because it has a physicality to represent here. Now, I chose the colors blue and green because those are the colors of earth and of life, land and water. Plus, green is my favorite color. So, I had to make myself green in some way here. Now, the outmost rim that is green is my grandma. All of the circles inside of her represent the eggs that she had, and then the eggs that those eggs could have. The circles that have eggs inside of them are female, and the ones that don't are male. The 3 green circles inside of her are my mom, my aunt, and my uncle. The 2 of those green circles that have other green circles, other circles as a whole, but specifically the 2 green circles in them, are my mom and aunt and represent my cousin and I. And I like to look at this and think about the miracle that it is that I came out from all of that lineage, that it's me that made it through. Out of all the eggs that could have come out, it was me. It was my cousin, it was my mom, it was my aunt, it was my uncle, it was my grandma. And I think that's just such a cool and humbling experience to think of the probability that we're here and the fact that we are.